Hi everybody! It's good to be back. Hello! Hello! How's everybody doing? Also, it's been a second, so is the music too loud? Can you hear me good? Are we all... Is it... I don't know how this is going right now. Too loud? Good? No? Maybe a little loud. Okay. Is that maybe a little bit better? Hello! Music is currently at my level. Okay. Oh goodness, that's... Hello. Hi. Oh, there's a bucket. Dear God. Oh my God. We're starting out the stream good. Thank you. I do have actually a water bottle here with me, and I have a protein shake because I'm trying to be better about getting my gains at the gym, but I don't really particularly like drinking protein shakes, so it's a struggle every single time. Even though this one is like, some protein shakes have terrible flavors. This is not an offensive flavor, but it's still a protein shake, and I just, bleh, it's fine. It's fine. Got it. Gain trains. Exactly. Exactly. Background sounds, wow, really? Okay. Dang, I have it on like the lowest settings on my volume. I can't hear the music. For me, this is crazy. What is going on? Okay, is it better now? That's so weird. Sorry. Hello, look in the wall. Thank you for the bury me. Is it... Have I tried the clear ones that are more fruit drink? No, I've never even heard of that. What? There are... Hello? I'm okay. I'm drinking my protein shake. I'm drinking it. I promise. Ugh, you guys are gonna like, oh no. Okay, I actually, funny enough, my protein does come from Rise. So I guess I need to go check out the clear fruit flavored ones now. I guess. I drink the vanilla peanut butter. You know what? It's kind of good. It's kind of good, but it's not great. It's a protein shake. I also kind of have a bias towards Rise as a like gains strengthening company where they make protein powder, but they also make pre-workout because their pre-workout has a Godzilla theme. They have like a Godzilla line of pre-workout, and so obviously I had to get that. And it's actually not bad. The pre-workout is not bad, so that's good. But anything Godzilla, it just instantly gets me, so hello, first time viewer. Hey, what's up? I put the Skippy one in with 0 sugar banana ooh, with a banana pudding. Like, okay, wait, do you eat it as a pudding or do you drink it as a protein shake? Because now I'm like... Because I could see protein pudding. That doesn't sound particularly, like, great when I say it out loud, but I could see the concept. Drink pudding. Okay, you eat it as pudding. I was like, questioning, that would be a very thick drink. Hello! Thank you for the sub! Hello. Oh my god, do you finally watch Godzilla Minus One? That is... Okay, Godzilla Minus One is one of the top tier Godzilla movies. If you are looking to get in Godzilla and that kind of stuff, I highly recommend Godzilla Minus One. I also just recommend the King of Monsters, which is from the American franchise. A lot of people have different opinions about it. King of Monsters. Not the others. Just King of Monsters. And Godzilla Minus One. Those are two great spots to start at. But no, I love... Okay, wait, I could do some Fairlife milk for the extra macros. Yeah, there you go. Minus One is an S tier movie that reimagines the plot. Yes, It's one of the only films in the Godzilla franchise that I'm actually like really terrified of Godzilla and I root for the humans, because normally I'm just like big funky chunky lizard man, that the lizard creature thing to go stomp and it's funny. In Godzilla Minus One I was like, oh god, he's scary. He's very scary and I wouldn't want him chasing me. Though I do love that they like have him be a scary entity in Godzilla Minus One. The suspension is really good, but then due to the practical effects that they use for the model of Godzilla, he still looks really derpy to like how he looked in like the original Godzillas where it was like a suit. There's something about his like muzzle and his eyes that I'm just like, you're so cute and I want to pinch your cheeks. Don't eat me. I know, it's the first one that actually made me give a shit about humans. Exactly. I just like, it's a good one. I really appreciate it. You know what I need to watch is Shin Godzilla. I haven't watched Shin Godzilla, and I know I need to because people say that's really good. First time here, we were talking about some peak Godzilla. Nice. Stay around because I will mention Godzilla every goddamn chance I have. Because he is. Godzilla does have a little pug derp face. Have you seen him in the older ones? They couldn't get his eyeballs to like look the same way, and so here I am gesturing with my hands, knowing that I completely do not have control of my hands as a VTuber. But his original ones, they could not get the eyeballs to stay like in sync with each other, so he kind of has like a lazy eyeball sometimes in the older ones, and it's so comedic to me. It's so great. Godzilla will attack a city and yeah, no, Hachiro will just be like, don't hurt him, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. He's not doing any, like, yeah, I've heard that there's a real sense of despair in Shin Godzilla, and that's probably why I haven't watched it, because I'm like, oh no! Like, people have told me that it's Godzilla in pain from the radiation that he goes through, like, you know, of being a creature of radiation, and I'm just like, I don't want to see my baby in pain. That's my baby. That's a baby. Yeah, no, Godzilla is a predator species. Predator species look derpy in certain angles. For prime example, bald eagles. Prime example, bears. Or tigers. Like, okay, have you ever seen a bear during Fat Bear Week, which coincidentally is happening, like, I think during this month is Fat Bear Week voting or whatever. When the bears are about to go into hibernation, they hold a competition with all the bears that they can find and have like tagged for research purposes. And the bears eat so much fish during the summer. And they get really, really, really fat. Like, enormously fat. And it's my favorite thing. It's Fat Bear Week. You can vote for your favorite fat bear. You have a say in this. So I highly recommend it. Fat Bear Week. Go find your favorite fat bear. Vote for your favorite fat bear. And just appreciate the pictures of really fucking fat bears. Like, that's what it is. And so maybe I'm just like, I don't know, some predator species like Godzilla, I'm just like, he's just a guy. But also, I don't know if you knew this about Godzilla, that there is a like clause in the contract of Toei, because I think it's Toei that has the production company for Godzilla. Or maybe I'm thinking about One Piece right now. I might be confusing that. No, it's Toei. It's Toei. But there's a clause that it says Godzilla can never directly hunt for humans. His destruction will affect humans and kill humans, but he's not human, like a human predator necessarily. He's a human problem, but he doesn't care. They're just insects to him. They're just ants. So he can never actually like specifically lock on to humans as like a thing. He can't eat anyone. Like, yeah. So, like, yeah. So, in any of the movies, it's, like, a thing. He's not, like, you know, like, in Jurassic Park, like, the dinosaurs were kind of like, oh, this is my meal, this is my prey, I want to eat that. And then you have, like, the T-Rex, like, looking into the car and stuff like that. Or, is it in the porta potty? when is it the T-Rex scene when the T-Rex eyeball? Is it the car or is it when he's shitting himself in the porta potty? Godzilla's the drunk guy who just won't leave the pub. Accurate. Extremely accurate. I'm changing my pronouns to human/bro. Honestly, same. It's the car. Okay, it's the car. Okay. Okay. I haven't watched Jurassic Park for a very long time, even though, like, I just love monster movies and stuff like that. Reminds me how the U.S. military will fund games involving them, but they require that you cannot paint the Oh, the U.S. Oh, the U.S. Can confirm, bears are derpy. We had a little bear family where I grew up and they just waddled around and fell after each other. Ah! I fucking love bears. Yeah, it is like going up to Fat Bear Week, so I'm catching a few messages that were from behind, but yeah, it's going into Fat Bear Week, so be alert. There's gonna be some fat bears soon. Godzilla's drunk demon man intensifies. Oh, the U.S. is a sentence I say religiously at this point. Oh, U.S. It's a time. It's a place. Who needs Shark Week when we can have Fat Bear Week? No, it's truly, because, like, don't get me into it. And you want to talk about another little guy that's just, like, another little predator that's just a little guy to me? Bring up sharks. Bring up sharks. I don't know who has been around since, like, the very early days of me having my, like, weird niche internet popularity. I don't know. What the fuck? Whatever you call it. Sharks were a big fucking deal for me. And people used to send me shark plushies and had competitions to send me a new shark plushie that I haven't previously received. I probably have about 40 shark plushies. I am a big protector of sharks. So I don't personally like Shark Week or like shark attack movies or anything like that because they're like super notorious for painting sharks as the bad guys, which they aren't. They're kind of dumb. Yeah, they're predators and they have fish brain. Come on, we can't expect that much of them. They have fish brain. All right? All right. You know, I know those are really rookie numbers. It should be like in the 200s. I should have 200 different shark plushies at this point. Though, to be honest, I think I only have one at this point. I did have 2 of the giant megalodon shark plushies that you can fit an entire human body into, and it's basically like a sleeping bag. So, there's that. So, you could fit all the shark plushies, like, inside him. Probably. I think. They have a fish brain. Anyways, I don't like the villainization of sharks. I think it's rude. So, Fat Bear Week, if you're gonna bring attention to a predator, Fat Bear Week just is way better in that regard, in my opinion. Shark Week is all about making sharks scary. And making people scared of the ocean. Okay? I don't like it. I don't like it. Honestly, grizzlies and polar bears are way more, like, scary than a shark. Mountain lions, scarier than that, too. I'd much rather meet a bear in the forest than I would a mountain lion. Because, like, mountain lions, you won't know they're there until you're dead. Bears are kind of lumbering, loud things that you can generally kind of scare off because they're also just not particularly like a grizzly or a polar bear, but like mainly black and brown bears for the most part, you know, just depends on the bear. Exactly. Cows are the biggest predators. Okay, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic about the cows are the biggest predators, but if you're gonna state that statement, I want to see it backed up. Please tell us how cows are the biggest predators if you aren't being silly. Do you still have the shark Kigu? Look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh my god, that was one of the most random videos I did on TikTok in that shark Kigu with my, like, cowboy hat. And that went viral for some reason. No, I didn't need 2 of the giant megalodon shark sleeping bag. I got sent 2 of them, okay? I, from the most part, was not buying these plushies, nor was I begging for them. Like, I did not really, like, plead people to buy me these plushies online. This was just something that people did. And they got sent to my P.O. box, which doesn't exist anymore. But Because I was getting way too many plushies and I was like, oh my god, I don't have the space for this. I actually don't, like, I've donated a bunch of plushies to, like, a children's hospital because, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with them. So, okay. If you see a mountain lion, it's because it wanted you to see it. Yes, exactly. Cows are dangerous. They won't eat you, but they can kill you easily. Okay, but I think cows actually rack up some kills. What? Nature should have made a bear you can hug more than once. I fully agree. Like, why not friend if friend-shaped? And this is my feeling about a lot of large mammal predators. I would really love to hug a tiger. Like, out of all the big cats, I want to hug a tiger so bad. So bad. If a cow had a chance, he'd eat you, and everyone you care about I remember getting stalked by a mountain lion. Oh my god. You were stalked by a mountain lion and lived to tell the tale. Dang. All right. There was the statistic that cows kill more than wolves in the U.S. Cows. Who knew? I'm gonna have to, like, do a research session after this now and, like, really, you know, get into cows. You can pet cheetahs. They don't attack people. I don't know if I should trust you on that, but I feel like I have seen a lot of cheetah videos that are, like, they're pretty chill dudes. Cows unalive about 22 people a year? By, like... Okay, on a side note of cows, thinking of, like, hooved mammals, bison, if you go to Yellowstone, there's bison everywhere, right? And yeah, my favorite genre of video as, like, a very outdoorsy person is tourists not respecting nature and getting that as, like, just handed back to them tenfold. So, like, guilty pleasure, tourists trying to walk up to bison and then getting headbutt the shit out of them. I'm a little bit evil. Though I think they deserve it. I think there's a lot of warnings and you need to respect animals and their spaces. And if you don't want to do that, you kind of deserve what it's coming to you. You know, like, it's natural selection at work. Exactly. You said it best, you know? So love those videos. They make me extremely happy because then they get posted online. Everyone has a laugh, but it's also raising awareness for the next person who wants to go. And it's like, maybe I don't walk up to the bison that I was previously going to walk up to. And it's good. People learn. And I appreciate that because nature needs to be respected, especially animals. So, whispered you the cow's data back. It's gotta go back to sleep. It's 2 a.m. I love that you have come into my chat, whispered to me the cow's data to back up your claim, and now are like, okay, my job here is done. I'm going to sleep now. Bye. I love that for you. Have an excellent night's sleep. May you not dream of cows killing you. Just cows in pasture sleeping. Excellent. Good job. It brings me joy to watch folks get their ass rocked by bison and elk. Yeah. Moose too. That's a funny one. I also just love the videos of people seeing moose for the first time and realizing in, like, kinds of horror how big they are. 'Cause, like... you know what? I deserve that. 'Cause, like, the moose are huge. They're fucking massive. And I remember being shocked when I was a kid and seeing a moose for the first time. And then, like, I just love other people's horrified reactions because, like, I feel validated that I was also just like, oh my god, you're huge. I remember in Japan and Nara, I saw a sign pretty much saying that these are wild deer and they might bite or hit you. Got a good chuckle out of it. Exactly. Okay, so I did go to Nara when I was in Japan. And a bunch of people told me it was overrated, it was overhyped. I disagree. As a person who loves animals and loves nature, I thought it was one of the coolest experiences ever to see just wild animals be respected by a city population and then have them be roaming everywhere. Now, I fully 100% believe that deer and animals can sense people's energies. There are many videos of people having altercations with the deers at Nara. And I am 100% believe that it's because the deer has sensed that person has bad energy. That person doesn't know how to respect animals. That person doesn't know how to deal with them. They have too much anxiety about the situation, and the deer is going to read into that and know that they're a target. Like, because I went to Nara, and I saw so many people not getting bothered by deer. I did not get bit. I got a little head butted, and that's fine. Like, as like a nuzzle, but it wasn't like aggressive. You know, it was kind of just like a, hey, pay attention to me, but. So I had a great time. The only time we really had a problem was we were in like a main area and we had just gotten like a big bag of the cookies. And so for the most part, the deer all really want the cookies. And so that's what kind of makes them like a little bit more aggressive sometimes when they're just trying to get the cookies. And the deer had essentially just seen us take a giant stack of cookies out of the bag. And so one of the deer was like, I'm going to bite the bag. And then our cookies went everywhere, but we got them. We put them back in the bag. And the deer are just like, it's all good when you walk around and you just hide the cookies in the bag and it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm going back in chat for a second. Was chased by a moose at one point. Apparently, I was accidentally too close to her baby and she wasn't having, oh my God, that's terrifying. At one point, my rental car was surrounded by migrating bison. I took a video of it out of our sunroof. That's excellent. Also important, you gotta take a video for that shit in case if one of the bison decided to hit your car and then there was a rental car. Oh my God, the insurance claims, and stuff like that. You gotta have proof. As a Canadian, moose are scary, but I love watching people versus them. Exactly. Yeah, Nara was fantastic. I'm so glad I went on my last day of Japan. I think we went on our second to last day. It was such a good time. I worked at a summer camp and this deer kept following me around. I'd see it watching me from the bushes and it'd just follow me. See, deer for the most part are really nice. I've just had really good experience with deer, especially North American deer in the Pacific Northwest. They're just chill guys. They're just chill guys and they're just everywhere. I remember one time I was hanging with this dude and we were up in the mountains. Terrible. Ex-boyfriend of mine. Anyways, he had never seen a deer before. That was an interesting experience. He was 20 and he had never seen a deer before. And it was he was super stoked about it. And then he told me he had never seen a deer before, but then when I brought it up to other people, he was really rude about it and was like, no, I've totally seen deer before. What the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, okay. All right. Anyways, that's, needless to say, we did not get along. Honey badgers deserve the reputation. Okay. Yeah, no, a lot of smaller predators actually are feral. And they 100% deserve the reputation of being a little bit assholes. To be like, friends, snacks. I was driving to work and a bull moose came out of a ditch and dwarfed the car. I did not stop for pictures. I would not stop for pictures either. That sounds terrifying. Oh my God. Just wanted to pop in and say, hey, have a good stream, everyone. Gotta get back to finishing my radio show set in space. Oh, that sounds like a fun project. Good luck. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. We really appreciate it. Good luck. Okay. Have any of you actually ever looked at the difference or have cared to look at the difference between a European and an American badger? Because, they're vastly different. I think same with possums. I think possums are really different. Maybe I'm not remembering that correctly. But European badgers look very polite. Little gentlemen. I think North American badgers are really cute, but they're a lot more I will fuck you up kind of energy. But the way that they dig in dirt and pancake themselves into the ground is one of the cutest things I've ever seen. It's adorable. It's literally perfection. It's one of the cutest things. Amazing. I want to pet a possum. I want to pet a possum so bad. I probably won't because I'm like a little bit worried about what their fur might be carrying and like that kind of thing. But if I had a clean possum, I always say I would like love having a possum or a raccoon as a pet. I think it'd be really fun. And maybe that's just based on the fact like it would be a lot of work, and like I don't really want to have to handle the specialized diets and taking care of the needs of an animal like that. I'll stick with a dog or a cat for sure. But there's an account on Instagram. I don't know if you've ever seen them. Highly recommend it. Juniper Fox. It's a lady who runs a wildlife rehabilitation center, but it's also her house. She takes in a lot of foxes that have been put in like fur farms or traps and stuff like that and gives them a place. But she also takes in any types of animals. So she has snakes, she has possums, she has raccoons. She has a skunk right now, Jam Jar. Love Jam Jar. The skunk is hilarious. He has such a great personality. But I love the possums she takes in. The possums are so funny and cute and I love them. But the raccoons are great. But anyways, go check out Juniper Fox if you ever just like want to see foxes, skunks, badgers, dogs just do cute things and be in a happy spot and lovely. I would check out Juniper Fox on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, you know? Coyotes are slowly becoming dog 2.0. Yeah, but they're loud. Oh my God. I mean, I guess that doesn't really deter them from becoming dog 2.0, but oh my God, if you live in a coyote area, you'll agree. When when they gang up and they get all together, they're very loud. And it will just echo through an entire neighborhood, and the screeching is intense. Absolutely intense. European badgers want to have tea. American badgers want to sell you a tree home. Honey badgers want to eat your soul. There you go. There you go. One thing in my area I won't fight are hogs. Oh God, no, feral hogs. Absolutely be terrified of hogs. No, yeah, we got bears, wolves, gators out here. I've fought a few. Hogs scare me. They're just on like a one-track mind journey to just rampage. And, you know, I kind of commend it, but I don't want to be in front of it kind of thing. Honey badger don't care. Honey badger don't give a fuck. Honey badger don't give a fuck. Remember to clean your possum day. Clean your possum day clean your possum every day. There you go. Also, geese are assholes. Yeah, geese and swans. Geese and swans are real pieces of work. That's for sure. They are not nice. Not nice. I think my European badger Sona is an exception to the nice badger rule of an extent. He's polite, but he has an amount of gruffness and grumpiness. Oh, I love it. No, I love an ornery, like, you know, he's like cute, but he's ornery. Like, that's a great character trope. I'm convinced that the reason Canadians are so nice is because they have an annual ritual where they channel their spite and hatred into the geese. Okay, that's actually really funny. Oh yeah, absolutely. Every time a Canadian gets mad, I knew geese is born. Oh my God, you're starting to get capybaras in your area? That's insane. I'm so jealous. I would love to chill with a capybara. You can't forget. Oh, okay. Yeah, on unsuspecting just predators and like crazy animals. Hippos? Hippos are a big one. Hippos are super scary. They will fuck you up. Oh my God. Seagulls aren't really annoying. They're just annoying. They're just... They got too comfortable. They're getting too comfortable. That's what it is. Oh my God, hello. Thank you for the resub. Or sub for 7 months. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with seagulls other than like they've just gotten way too comfortable. Crows are chill as hell. Yeah, I did for a little bit try to make friends with the crows in my neighborhood. I don't really hear them outside my porch anymore, but I was feeding them and they were super stoked and they would hang around, but I didn't get to the point where I was getting shiny things from them, sadly. I think we needed to bond a little bit more, but I think they got tired of my food offerings and they were like, no, this isn't good enough anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. I was giving them like, oh, like jerky bits and they really like dog food and like some nuts. And I was like trying to like some dried fruits. I looked up what crows like to eat. I don't know. I was trying to have a murder of crows. I was trying to be like, you know, I wanted to be friends with the crows. I really wanted to be like really witchy like that and be really cool. Capybara. Capybara. God, come to Florida. We've got everything. You've got everything. You also have bigger spiders. I think the bugs get bigger the closer you get to the equator, and I'm just not about that, personally. I'm good. I'm like any thoughts on danger noodles? Okay, I really used to love and have a fascination with snakes when I was younger. So I like snakes. I think they're really cool. I love seeing them out in the wild. It makes me sad that a lot of my friends, for whatever reason, and you know, like I have my phobias too, don't like snakes. And I get really excited to see them. Of course, not like a rattlesnake or something like that, but for the most part, most of the snakes that I see around in the area are harmless ones, and they don't really do anything. So I'm just like, hey buddy, what's up? But if it is a true danger noodle, I think it's really cool, but I'll stay my distance. I grew up with like around a lot of rattlesnakes. And oh my God, when I was hiking one time, I remember I was like hiking in this like kind of bouldering where it's a bunch of I was just jumping from rock to rock. You know, just a bunch of boulders all around, and there's just cracks and crevices. It was a hot day out, and I jumped over this crack, and like it wasn't that far beneath me, but lo and behold, there was just a rattlesnake just, you know, chilling in the shade. And I was like, oh, okay. Javelinas, the forgotten stinky piggies. Hippos are terrifying. Have I seen their skeleton? No, I have not. I have not seen their skeletons. Hello! Hello, welcome. First time chatter. Our livestock guardian dog tread. Is it, whoa, okay, wait. Your livestock guardian dog, is it a Great Pyrenees? What kind of dog is it? I love Great Pyrenees so much. They're such fearsome fucking animals. Like, they just like are the chillest dog until they're like ready to protect, and they're just like, I'll fuck you up. I did make friends with the crow. His name is Kevin. He brought me a rock. Oh my God. That's so wonderful. I'm so jealous. The crow has a name already? Damn, I wish I had a crow to Blue Jay friend. No, I really want to go to Australia, but Australia also terrifies me. Like I have I don't know. I think Australia seems really cool, but the bugs and the spiders, it's not so much like I have a phobia of the actual creature itself. Like I don't mind spiders as an entity, but like when I see one out in the wild, I am like, you mind your own business, man. You do you. I do not like them in my house. I have woken up too many times with a spider on my face, and one time I woke up with a giant one crawling into my mouth. So just since then, I've not been the biggest fan of spiders being in my area where I live. And I do not like the sensation of I think there's like a word for it. Like, I don't like the sensation of walking into spider webs. That is just a sensory, it's more that I hate the sensory icks that surround spiders than I do hate spiders. Because I think like jumping spiders are really, really cute. I think tarantulas are super fun. And yeah, but I don't want them in my house. Apparently though, spiders memorize your routines. And so like, if you think there's no spiders in your house, there probably are, because they've memorized, like if you have a routine that you do, it's memorize your routine and it comes out when you're not there. It's kind of like the Toy Story toys. And I don't, they're too smart for their own good. They're too smart for their own good. Anyways, while hiking, I've seen a rattlesnake, cottonmouths, black snakes, coral snake. Oh, and jumpy snakes here. Oh my God. You've seen a lot. You've seen a lot. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to get chlamydia from standing under shoe. What do you mean by that? Hello? Is this an Australia thing that I didn't know about and now have to fear? Is this Mystery Dungeon? Yeah, I have a Pokemon. It's an autumn Pokemon nostalgic playlist. Okay, wet koalas are terrifying. Sorry, I just saw koalas. Yeah, wet koalas, no, not fair. Me looking over at the 3 spiders in my office staring at me. Yay, a Great Pyrenees, like a mini polar bear. I love them so much. So you're telling me the spiders on, like the statistic on spiders on people's mouth is true? I don't know if it's true, but I did not like waking up to that one time. And I was like, I am a statistic in this moment. It's one of the reasons I stay in Canada. Our spiders are small. Yeah, I think Oregon is about to end its spider season. Like we have like a spider season, and it's true because like during the end of summer I've been seeing a lot more spiders, and I don't. So went to Australia last year and we explored a lot, and the only spider I saw was an orb weaver, and they're really pretty. Oh yeah, no, okay, so you didn't see that many. Is it like specific areas in Australia? I know it's a fairly large country, right? It's kind of like deceivingly large. I'm actually not that good at my Australian geography. It's a deceivingly large country, right? So is it like maybe you have bigger bugs in like some other areas? So yeah. That's a terrifying thought to imagine about spiders. Hello, TikTok clock. The bucket of bees. How's everyone doing? We're doing good. I have a few spiders in my place. They mind their manners and do their work. That's excellent. I also do appreciate spiders because they take care of mosquitoes and other bugs I do not like. So, and mosquitoes really love me. I do not like mosquitoes at all. That is a bug. I can just, don't like it. Have you ever seen Tanuki's raccoon dogs? Yes! I love Tanukis. I love them so much. They're so cute. Also the folklore around them. It's like, Tanukis as an animal that it does exist, super cute. Right? Tanukis as a yokai lore in Japanese folklore is very interesting. There's a whole Hayao Miyazaki movie about it. God, I can't remember because I'm like wanting to say Porco Rosso right now, but I know it's not Porco Rosso. Oh. What? Okay, no, there's a Studio Ghibli movie that is about Tanukis, and if you don't know the Japanese folklore on Tanukis, their ball sacks are magical. They have giant ball sacks that are magical. Pompoko! Yes, excellent. Yeah, that is the name of the movie, Pompoko. It's a wild time. Yeah, so you can look that up in your free time about Tanukis, and they're ball sacks. I feel like Twitch is gonna like just report you cannot be saying magical ball sacks on your stream. Yeah, Tanuki nut magic. I do not have a Discord. You can yell at me. I had said it on my Instagram that I hadn't been streaming for a long time because I've been super busy lately and haven't had time to build the Discord. I did promise that the next time I did stream, I was going to have a Discord ready, but my life has been extremely busy in the past month and I have had no time. And then because I wasn't able to build a Discord, I realized that I was slacking on getting back on stream because I didn't have a Discord ready, and I didn't really like that feeling because it's kind of a thing that happens to me when I'm a perfectionist, and so when I have something that I want perfect or I need to do, I tend to stall out on other things to focus attention, because I just haven't had time to make the Discord. And then because of that, I was like, oh, I feel guilty that I don't have it ready, so I'm not going to stream until it's ready, but I haven't had time to make it, so therefore I just stopped streaming for a while. And I was like, I really like that, because streaming is fairly easy for me to just hop on and do, and like, you know, have time and stuff like that. But yeah, I need to build a Discord, and yeah, burnout is real. I have done a lot in this past month, and I am extremely tired, and I'm actually headed out again. Like, I need to do a shoot tomorrow, and I need to edit everything and get everything done for the end of the month, and then I'm going on a trip with my mom, and then I'm going right into like some con prep. Oh god, it's just it's fine. How was the prime? Nice. Until you make a Discord, I'm gonna make Hachi fan art and not share it with you. That is a very valid threat. I do want to see fan art really, really bad. So, understandable. It's fine. You do what you want when you can. Anytime you can dedicate to the community, interaction is appreciated with how busy you are. I really appreciate it. I really do want to figure out like a better stream schedule and get everything figured out. It has been a oddly unpredictable season for me. This August, September, October. October is also really busy, but I'll be able to like jump in and stream and probably work on some stuff. I don't think I have like a period of like 4 days where I'm not doing, like, where I don't have a project I need to work on until mid-November. I'm tired. Yeah. And then anyways, when I, like, even if there aren't extra things in a month, I still have all my monthly due dates for job things that I need to do anyways. And so then but yeah, anyway, please be gentle with yourself, okay? I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, which is, we won't talk about what my best is. Yay! Thank you for the subscription! Just make a stockpile of Hachi fan art and explode it into the Discord when it's just, oh my god, oh my, hey! Thank you. Oh, I guess it was about time to, no, thank you for the sub! Thank you! I appreciate it. Perfectionist struggles, and I'm such a perfectionist. It's not good. I mean, that's why it took me so long. Like, I think now people understand that, like, I have my VTuber and it's out there and I'm streaming with it, but like, I had my VTuber model for a while and I just wasn't doing anything with it because I was getting scared of setting up OBS and knowing that I wanted to do the throwables and making my chat look good, and like, I wanted all the elements to fall into place that I kept putting off streaming because I needed everything to be perfect. And like this, I'm talking about like 2 years. I could have been doing this 2 years ago, but I was too scared and was too worried that I needed to be a certain way. I needed to have everything a certain way. And then someone at Anime Expo was like, okay, you just need to make a date. You need to set a date and do it and push yourself. And I'm going to put it in my calendar and it's going to say Bucket stops being a bitch. And you're going to stream on this day. And I was like, oh god, now that someone's holding me accountable, I need to do it. Oh god, oh god, oh god. So yeah, anyways, when people are mean to me, apparently I do things. And I don't really want to talk about my psychology on that, or my psychosis, or we don't need to acknowledge that. Hi, Tired. I'm Barely. Nice to meet you. Barely what, though? Honestly, though, I love the emotes. Thank you. That was one of my favorite things, was thinking of the emotes that, like, people would want to use. And, like, after I've been streaming for a while, I'll check this, because, like, I don't know if you knew this, but Twitch gives you stats on, like, what emotes are used the most and stuff. And so I think after a while, I'll check, like, which ones are used the most, which ones aren't really used at all, and then maybe hold polls for, like, new emotes that chat can vote on about what you guys would like and stuff like that. Because right now, all my emote slots are taken, I think. I can't add any more at the time. But, I think, yeah, that's what we'll do, like, after streaming and then that will be, like, a little fun chat thing where you guys can decide what kind of emotes you want to have in chat. What kind of things do you want to spam? This is the plan, just to reveal my record. I completed 165. You completed 164 art pieces for Art Fight, including. Oh my god. Dude, that's insane. Okay, don't burn yourself out. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, actually, I do. I will take another sip of my protein shake. Don't make me. Don't make me. Fine. Oh, I don't really look at Twitch stats. Like, I try not to look at Twitch stats or anything like that, or I don't even look at my stats across, like, any social media for the most part. I turn off, like, I hide my likes on Instagram. I don't really check my stats on TikTok. I don't look at them on YouTube. Like, I'll see how many people have interacted, and that's, like, as much as, like, I get. But the hardcore people who are like, I need to be posting at this time to get this engagement, and like, oh, this performed this, I'm just like, I am making content that I like. If people don't like it, that's kind of shitty. And like, it's more about, I'm always trying to achieve better quality. I'm not a person who cares that much about quantity, because I have reached burnout before several times in my life, and I know that quantity does that to me. And right now I'm at a point in my life where I want to do the things I enjoy, because the quality that comes out of that is far better than doing things I don't enjoy and trying to get a lot of quantity out of it. And that's just my personal thing. Not that social media really rewards that type of behavior. It really likes quantity a lot. But because of the way that I do my job, I'm not one of those TikTok people who, you know, gets into makeup and it's just their normal everyday makeup and they're their normal everyday selves, and they can knock out a bunch of quality content in a day because they're doing skits, because they have a really good humor brain. And I admire that so much. I am not that type of person. I can't think of those skits. Like, for me, I have to go through the process of designing a costume, making the costume, getting in costume specific makeup, getting the costume on, like finding the location, making a set, that type of thing. And so, like, by the time sometimes I'm done with makeup and putting the costume on, I'm already so tired that it's like, oh my god. But I've been trying my best to balance the work-life balance and stuff like that. And like recently, Stella Chu was over at my house, and getting to see how she approaches her content creation for, like, you know, because we're in similar jobs. It was very fascinating. It's very fun to study friends and how they approach their stuff, and like, you know, what works for them, and like the tips that we can give each other. For her, I admire that she's extremely content focused and knocks out content like a beast. And then for her, looking at me, she's like, I kind of wish I had more of a work-life balance. We're like looking at each other being like, the grass is always greener on the other side type of thing. But I've done, the only thing they look at is the video. By the way, just for my own record, does any do or don'ts for fan art? Side note, including do's or don'ts, permissions. Do's or don'ts? I mean, I don't mind like lewd art, but I don't really like gore or grotesque or like super lewd. Like, I don't know, like, I've posted a couple things on my Instagram page of Hachi that is a little spicy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a gore person. Please don't bloody my baby. I don't really want that to happen. Claudia, your makeup and cosplay is so good. Thank you so much. It's been a journey. Right now, I'm having like this weird disconnect with my makeup, actually. I don't know if it's like, I feel like I'm having like a weird moment where I'm not recognizing myself in the mirror, or something is going on. If I'm like, there's some weird disconnect, but lately it's been really hard to get into cosplay. It might be chalked up to the fact that this month accidentally had like a bunch of characters that have pitch black hair, And for some reason, out of all the wig colors that I wear, it can be, you know, I'm fine with ginger. I'm fine with blonde. Blonde is really weird because I just look like a valley girl and I'm like, whoa. And like, it can be colorful hair or whatever. But for some reason, jet black hair freaks me out. I have no idea why. I do not feel like myself. I do not look like myself. So it's just, I had 3 characters this month that had black hair, and it was all different. Like, so there was one, that was a black hair and middle part, and I am not a middle part person. Middle part is the bane of my existence. So like having black hair and a middle part, I was like, I don't like this. Yeah, but you know, Hachi lewd, would that be hot, honey? Oh my god. Well, it is now. I'm not really a gore person myself. Part of the thing is prompts is pinup to, oh, okay, pinup. Pinup is great. I love pinup. Like, pinup and burlesque is like my favorite style of spicy, and that's like what inspires me. I think it's beautiful because, like, I don't know, like, I grew up doing art and I grew up doing nude figure drawing classes, and so like the human body is a beautiful thing to me. But like pinup and burlesque, oof, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Love it. Hot chi. Ooh, hot chi. That is funny. Okay, I will make the spice tag for hot chi. Hot chi. Has an existential crisis cutely. With your love of forest stuff, I have a question. Have you heard of... Yes, we were talking about... Were you not here at the beginning? We were like having a whole thing about Fat Bear Week. Oh my god, that was like the beginning of the stream. We were talking about Fat Bear Week because it's the best thing ever. I love Fat Bear Week so much. Was that for your commercial? The commercial was not the black hair middle part, but it was one of the black haired characters. That was... I don't mind short hair. I did not particularly like that wig the way I styled it, though. It was a little Farquaadish, and someone commented that, and I will admit, in my moment of weakness, I did not want to see that comment and just ended up deleting. I was like in a mood, and I was like, I don't want to see this. You know, you don't need to comment when I'm already thinking. Grazer's Kid, what? Oh my god. Wait, I need to go look at them. I need to go look at the winners of the Fat Bear Week. Okay. Black hair middle part, Bucket Wednesday cosplay Inc. No, okay, you know, I did have done a Wednesday cosplay. I did that like a long time ago, and then I did a Morticia cosplay. That was sensory hell. I never want to wear a wig that long, flowy, black middle part ever again in my life. That was terrible. But it was for Zatanna, but it wasn't even the wig that I was supposed to wear for Zatanna. The wig I was having at the con, like, it got tangled right before I was leaving, and I was like, fuck, didn't have time to fix it, so I needed to switch, and I had a black middle part. Hey! Thank you for the gifted subs! Oh my god, thank you, Ryan Artist. I really appreciate that. If you got a gifted sub, if you're in chat, please give you a thank you to Ryan Artist. Now I remember a character who is like entirely black hair. Main trait was black hair and was twice as long as the person was tall. Oh my god. That sounds awful. I never want to cosplay that. Oh my god. Sonic rings and hearts. Oh no. I can see it now, but I didn't see the... Yeah. Okay, so when I got... Like, I had 48 hours for that Quora cosplay from Tron. So, like... Hey, whoa. I had a warning. I had posted this on my characters. I had posted this on Hachi's Instagram, and I posted it on my Instagram story, so it was not without warning. But I'm glad you can make it. I'm sorry. I'm not really the best at reminding people of that, and they're not scheduled, so... What was I talking about? Oh, for the Quora cosplay, I only had 48 hours to, like, really make that because I had been so busy, and then I just had to make it really fast. But the wig that I had gotten in was so shiny. It was disturbingly shiny. And so like one of the ways you can take away shine from a wig and then style it easier is crimping it. But then I kind of forgot that it's like a short wig. So when I ended up crimping it, it really became a sculpture. It wasn't as wispy and human-like. It was just like, it was a helmet. And again, if I had more time, I would do a lot of things differently, but just picked up a spider instead of a fidget toy. No, that's awful. I hate that for you. You're gonna have to burn your hand now. Just saying. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, I don't. JK, I just saw it 6 hours ago, but I got a plan, so I'm only popping in. Thank you for popping in, Matthew Luce. Woo! I appreciate it very greatly. Oh my god. I feel like I was like motor mouthing really hard for like an hour. Just like, that was like the ADHD brain flow. I don't know how we got talking about like Fat Bear Week to wigs. It's gotta be a time. But how are you guys doing? Do you guys, we're coming into October. I actually have exciting news that we're gonna have a little special model for October. A little themed spooky model. So that's exciting. It's the same artist who does this model and then the other ones that I kind of use on stream a lot. So with Spooky Month almost here, I am super excited because I'm gonna have a special little model to do streams with, and it's gonna be so fun. It should be done soon, I think. But yeah, it's gonna be so fun. I don't know. Spooky Month is nearly here. Does anyone have? Oh, there's a mark on the wall where the spider hit. Oh my god, Jesus. So, does anyone have any Halloween plans? I gotta be honest, I have a con, like a local convention going on in Halloween. And for the most part, I really enjoy decorating my house. And we do get a few trick-or-treaters around in my neighborhood, so that makes me very happy. No, working. No. It's actually, I think, yeah, Halloween's on a Friday this year, so it's like not a bad day to have Halloween, but oh, I'm so sorry you're working. You're working like into the night? That sucks. I'll be modding. I salute you. I salute your work. You're amazing. My only plan is rewatching Over the Garden Wall on Halloween, as you should. But like, I feel like I can watch Over the Garden Wall on Halloween. I guess it is fully like a Halloween show. I always think of it as like a fall time show, and I'll like watch it in November, but I guess it is more like, when I think about it, it is a Halloween show. If you haven't watched Over the Garden Wall, that is a piece of animation that I recommend to everyone. And if you're looking for like a short little fun adventure animation, great songs, great characters, please watch Over the Garden Wall. Maybe we can do a watch party. Maybe I can get my Discord going and we can do a watch party. I do love Over the Garden Wall so much, so that'd be really fun. It's worth a watch because it's really short too. If the episodes are only like 7 minutes or something like that, or like 10 minutes or something, but it does not take that long to get through at all. I just saw making a fursuit and I just like zeroed in on that. What kind of fursuit are you making? I didn't know I had a fursuit maker in my chat. That's so exciting. Ah! I have learned so much from fursuit makers, so I appreciate you guys greatly. You're planning on a spooky murder mystery party? Ooh, oh, that sounds really fun. Are you guys gonna make everyone dress up? Because that's the best part, right? Is the dress up. It's the dress up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a teacher in my district, schedules late night parent teacher conferences that night for me always. What the heck? On Halloween? Parent teacher conferences on Halloween? That seems weird. I'm so sorry. we're gonna be playing Blood on the Clock Tower. Is that a video game? I have not heard of that game. Ooh. The second it gets over to October 1st, I play Nightmare Before Christmas on repeat, and of course I belt out each song, as you should. As you should. My October plans are just Pin-Up-tober, Adopt-tober, Inktober, and OC-tober. Oh my god. Well, apparently, because you, like, drew 400 things previously, I feel like you'll be just fine. Apparently, you're just some, like, artist cranking out stuff. Not Halloween pens, but I'm making it for... Okay, I got distracted by that comment first. Wee! Doggo's got zoomies, so I gotta play ball with them now. Bye! Have a good one. Say hello to the doggo for me. I'm like 8 more days, 9 more days until October 1st. Over the Garden Wall is like Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Gravity Falls quality. Yes, exactly. I would say that too. It's... You know what? Okay. So I'm a really big fan of Owl House, and that was on Disney, but I'm more so of a fan of the creator, Dana Terrace. I am super excited to give that new show a watch, The Knights of Guinevere, that Dana Terrace is like now putting out there, because if you know anything about Owl House, it's a great animated show. It's kind of up there with like Steven Universe, Adventure Time, Gravity Falls. Disney was really controlling to them. And like there was a lot of fights with the creator over it. So the creator is now free of Disney and is making their own horror show, the animated horror show, and I think it's gonna be really, really great. It's kind of a big fuck you to Disney, and like there's just thematic themes, and so I know it just came out. I haven't already watched it. So no spoilers either, but I haven't watched it yet, and I'm really excited to. I need to probably watch it tonight. But Owl House, also the Owl House, I feel like that's a great like if you were to rewatch a show for October, Owl House would be a really, really great like October rewatch. So many great things are coming out in October. Critical Role gets a new season. I'm super excited about the new Critical Role season because I have never been into Critical Role because I've been daunted about trying to go back to the beginning and catch up to everything. So I'm really excited that this new campaign is one that I can just hop into without any previous knowledge. Also, I am more familiar with Brennan as a DM. So I'm really excited because I like Brennan as a DM. Not that I don't like Matt Mercer. I just haven't seen him DM. I have seen Hello. I haven't seen him as a DM, but I do like his character work and stuff, so I think that'll be really, really fun. And then I already plan to cosplay one of the probably multiple of the characters that are in this new campaign, so I'll be teaching a cooking class on Halloween. I'm hoping the people don't get too crazy that night. Will it be themed cooking for Halloween? That's so fun. Ah! It's a party. Okay, so it's a party game like Werewolf or Mafia. Social deception. Ooh, for the murder mystery party. Oh, social deception. Okay, I love that dressing up is a qualification because if it's not, then yeah. I'm looking forward to Knights of Guinevere. The first episode is great. Okay, that's good to know. I'm really excited to watch it. Gotta be honest, I kind of put Owl House a bit higher than the other two. There are just small things that add up to be a smidge above. I would say I never fully watched Adventure Time. That is one that as an animation person, I kind of like have guilt over saying that I haven't watched, and it's not because I don't have interest. It just never happened. I would say that Over the Garden Wall, Owl House, Steven Universe, Adventure Time. What was it? I'm like trying to think of. Oh, and Gravity Falls. I'd probably say that I liked and enjoyed Owl House the most out of all of them. And then it's hard. But probably Owl House just a smidge higher. Dana's so proud of the show. Oh, you're having a watch party for it. Nice. I think I'm going to try to do a watch party for the new Critical Role campaign. But it is like also like my friends who live like an hour and a half away, and then it's on a Thursday, which was news to me. Apparently that's just a funny thing in the community, is like a joke that it's on Thursday. But I'm like, no. How it's like a 5-hour long endeavor sometimes, and it starts at 7 on a Thursday, and then they did the work, and I'm like, oh god, no, god, whatever. Matt is actually getting to play a full campaign makes me sad. I'm excited to see what he does with that. Matt Mercer, I'm excited to see what he does with his character in this campaign, because he's always said, like, oh, if I played a character, it will be, like, the craziest thing you've ever seen. And so, like, seeing his character art, the character looks kind of blank right now. Like, it's a blank page. Like, it's a cool character design, but they just look very humanoid, look very basic. So I'm like, what is lying under there? What is the backstory there? What kind of thing is lurking? There's got to be something crazy about this, I gotta say. Yeah, release him. Let him cook. Matt Mercer's Dimension 20 seasons are great. Soft introduction. Ooh, okay. Oh, Bucket Tyranny Cosplay. Is that the pink one with the horns? Because I know I want to be Thimble. I think I want to be Wickander too, which is the blue-haired one. I do like the pink girl with the horns, so. Did I watch Amphibia? No, I did not watch Amphibia, but I should. Yeah, honestly, Steven Universe got really deep and dark, and it was a lot sometimes. I was like, whoa, okay. Not a themed cooking class that you'll be teaching on Halloween, but people can come in costumes that they can cook in. I said I am dressing up as a chef. Just put a rat. Just like, can you wear a toque and then put a rat under your hat? Can you just be Remy? Like, if you're like not really dressing up but kind of dressing up, just that you know, like, that's the dressing up and not really dressing up. Amphibia is fantastic, truly slept on. Same as Wander Over Yonder. I have never heard of Wander Over Yonder. Okay. All right. See, for Matt Mercer's character, because he's a blank slate, he's got to be like a shapeshifter. Something like that, right? Like a changeling, a shapeshifter. I don't know. Right now, I am kind of trying to build a character for... I got invited to a friend's one-shot campaign, and I was going to be originally like a cleric, but we already have a cleric. I was gonna be an Asimir cleric. But yeah, I think they already have a cleric, so I'm trying to balance out the party a little bit more. Thank you. And then I was like, oh, I'll be this character I already have, which is a warlock. It was a character that I played on my friend's stream, Thoughts and Slayers. And they were named Morel, and I did really like them, but someone else is being a warlock. And so, like, I'm trying to keep party diversity in my campaign, and so, like, I'm just like, can everyone just make their characters, and then I'll just make whatever is not there. It was a Funyun. It was a Funyun and a Titania, because they came to give me apple. That we got from the apple orchard yesterday, because we went apple picking. So I'm trying to stick with party diversity, so now I don't think anyone is going to be, like, a combat person, really, so I kind of want to be a Goliath barbarian. Maybe. I haven't ever played a Goliath or a barbarian, so maybe it'll be fun for me. I've mostly played, like, druid, bard, and warlock. I was excited to play a cleric because I hadn't played a cleric before, but, oh, 2 clerics is every DM's dream. All right. Oh, hi. Wait. Can I... Let's see if I can... There, we have a friend. We have a friend. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's a... Oh, goodness. Okay. She's been very lovey today. I'm sorry. It's a just brief moment for my dog. Getting the cuddles. I don't know why, but she's been really hurting. hurting on me today. Just like paying attention to my actions and stuff like that. And she's, yeah, been creeping on me. Are you good now? You good? Okay. There you go. Do you want to come sit here? Do you want to come sit here? Come here. Come here. Hey. Come here. Sorry. Give me a second. Hey, come here. There's like a couch right next to me. Normally she doesn't really like sticking with me downstairs because she doesn't really like the downstairs. So I'm surprised that she's even down here, but I tried to get her to come up on the couch because obviously she wants to be near me, but she's like, no, I don't really want to stay down here. Never mind. You should come up here. Why aren't you going back upstairs? But anyways, that dog. Also, you saw a bit of my face, my unmakeup face. That was not my plan. That's fine. I'm self-conscious. It's hilarious. But yeah. I'm gonna try maybe a barbarian. I've never played a barbarian. I feel like I have barbarian himbo vibes. I feel like I'd be really good at that. But I have not played a barbarian before. I would like to rage. Yeah. That's so funny. When I'm chewing, it goes like really open mouth. I don't chew with my mouth open. Yeah, I definitely give Bard Druid vibes. I 100% know that. I don't think there's any other D&D class that I suit more than Bard Druid. Like, you'd be hard pressed. Like, I don't know. Okay, if you were to give me a D&D class that was not Bard or Druid, what would it be? Like, based on my vibes. If you're going Barbarian, look up Path of Depths. Gives you a chain tentacle to pull stuff and unlimited... Ooh! A chain tentacle, okay. Each cleric is pretty different most of the time. I was gonna do the Path of Life one. I really wanted to be like a weird living plant cleric thing. Barbarian himbos are the true culture. Yes, exactly. And I feel like I should get to have that culture, you know? You can be a barbarian cleric. Is that a thing? I guess you could double class as a barbarian and cleric. If I may suggest a barbarian wrestler, make your DM suffer by grappling. No, see, but I love the idea of having a big fucking hammer or something. I just want like a chunk of stone badly attached to a huge log, and I just want to swing that around. I could see sorcerer, ranger. I feel like ranger would be the next choice. A nice thing about RP is that you can be a beefy barbarian babe with a giant hammer. No one can stop you. Exactly. This is, I mean, like, I get to live my gender dreams right there. Muscle mommy? Oh my god, yes. Ranger is cheating. That is already half druid. Hobbit, or whatever the unofficial name is, halfling. That is a D&D race, not a class, but I would probably be a halfling, honestly. You can also breathe underwater and get swim speed. I love that. Oh! Okay, I might just be doing a barbarian now. But, like, I really wanted to be tall. I kind of want to be an orc, but I've never really... I feel like an orc barbarian is really, like, I don't know, too cliche, but then a Goliath barbarian is the same thing. I just had never seen any of my friends play Goliath before, so I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I do really like the undertusks on orcs, though. I feel like that's such a good design thing. Like, I would love to do a cosplay that has, like, that under tusk that an orc has. Like, I'd love that. I think that's so fun. Halfling, not a fox folk. Okay, you know what? I would probably be some sort of furry if, like, let's be real. If I was in the D&D world, like, for my race in D&D, I would probably be some sort of fucking furry. Yeah. Not a scaly. I don't think I would be a dragonborn, but, like, something like a furbolg or... there's probably like a fox-like creature, like kitsune. Okay, now I have to look up what a loxodon is. Okay. Here, wait, give me a second. Okay, so this is apparent. Oh, it's like a giant elephant. All right. That's crazy. All right. Okay. There you go. No, wait. Ah, there. That one. I'm not good at switching my screens. Don't bother me about it. Or Kimbo! Leonins. Okay, you could always do an elf barbarian, defy the stereotypes, fight with the rage of someone who's worked. You know, this kind of sound fun. Like, so one of the characters I was building that was gonna be a barbarian, I think it was a furlog, and I was gonna have them be a barbarian bard, double class and barbarian bard, because it was just obscene. But I wanted them to be a fine patisserie chef, okay? Because I wanted the concept of a giant thing that has the ability to rage quit, dealing with something that takes extreme precision and skill, and would have too big of hands to really deal with that. Like, they're really good at their job, but they also kind of mess up a lot. Also, I wanted it to be a bard. One, I wanted to throw pastries at people as a barbarian. Two, we were gonna homebrew it in that my bard, when it gave bardic inspiration, it would kind of be the same concept of you're not you when you're hungry, like eat a Snickers bar. And so I would be able to throw snacks at people, and that would be my bardic inspiration. I never got to play that character. Maybe that's the character I should just play. Oh. I guess I should just... I should just use that one. I haven't done anything with that one. So... maybe my answers are here. Because, like, I think that's a hilarious concept. But I do feel bad because I don't know if my DM is going to homebrew in that one. So, right? Because I could have a giant rolling pin be my weapon. Right? Do you see the vision? You see the vision? Like, throwing food at people. I could make, like, yeah, flower bombs. Rolling pin great club. It's good. You know I'd rock that. Also, I do have like a thing for making small objects be like massive. If you've seen me make my my giant paintbrush prop and then my giant honeycomb prop, can make a giant rolling pin prop and then wear it to Ren Fair. Ah! Yes. But should I make him an orc or a furlog? Or what should they? Okay, so we have the concept. Now we need the race. What kind of, like, I want them to be big. So, like, it could be Goliath. It could be an orc. Or a furlog. I don't know what other giant races there are. Yes, that's the concept. Okay, buff, 7-foot tall orc, baking in a kitchen wearing a frilly ape. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to be a giant muscle mommy, like massive, that is like really into cutesy shit, despite like the appearance. I don't know how to say things. I've just read them in D&D handbooks. So please forgive me if I am saying things wrong. I have only read it. I have not said it out loud or had it said to me, so I don't know how it sounds. Half orc stacks so well with barbarian. It's cliche, but so powerful. Okay, there you go. Barbarian. Could go centaur. I didn't know we had centaurs. Okay, I didn't know D&D had centaurs. That sounded fun. A centaur in a kitchen, though. Oh my god. I can't imagine the trouble. My favorite character was a barbarian. I played him as a pit fighter wrestler who played the heel. Ooh. Would you have baking base attack? Yes, I would have baking base attack names and catchphrases. You could be a plasmoid be made of honey. That's an option. Is that like a slime? Oh, I kind of really like slime characters. I know that's like kind of a weird hentai thing, trope thing, but okay, that sounds so fun. Oh my god, being made out of honey. Minotaurs. Ooh, a minotaur would be great. I can make a lot of milking jokes with minotaurs and baking. I feel like that's... I don't know if I want to take that far. When you throw snacks, do the party members get to eat them, or is it just ballistic encouragement? I'd hope they get to eat them, but like, have you seen the trend online right now where it's like throwing wines or beer at our bosses until they can guess which one it is? Because like, there's been these wineries that have their boss stand there and they'll toss a glass of wine at their face and then the boss has to like accurately guess what wine it is. So like maybe it's that. I just throw the snack at your face and maybe you'll get some in your mouth. Depending. Who knows? Maybe. You have to roll for it to get into your mouth. You could be a simic hybrid, that is a race that lets you select traits and be a weird amalgamate. Oh, interesting. The way you said that, I pictured you dressing up as a rolling pin and going to Ren Fair. Yeah. I mean, it's not above me. I definitely would do that. Leonins can be over 7 feet tall and get constitution, and strength bonuses. Ooh. Technically, a half-orc is half-orc, half something else. You could argue to be both the races. There you go. Okay. Dragonborn can be I love Dragonborn. I love to look at Dragonborn. I don't want to be a Dragonborn. Do you feel me? Is that like weird? I don't like that's just my personal opinion. Like, or like maybe I do. Maybe I do want to be a Dragonborn. I don't know. They were kind of hot in Baldur's Gate 3. I really did like that character creation. I'm not gonna lie. Turns out it's fear blog. Fear blog. I don't think I'm getting the last part right. I think a Goliath patisserie sounds cool as fuck. Hell yeah. If I want to be more feathery, Ara. Oh my god, now you're just, I feel like now you're all just saying the hardest ones just so you can hear me try to pronounce it. Ara Cockra? I'm guessing that's some sort of bird type. Ever heard of a bull in a china shop? Well, centaur in a kitchen! Okay, but if I was a minotaur, I would be a bull in a china shop. Signs up for request. Okay, gang, let's get this dough. Yes. Let's get this bread. Let's get this bread. Honey slime muscle mommy, yes. Plasmoid means you get to be a slime boy entity, a slime girl boy entity. Hell yeah. Plasmoid made of uncooked dough. No! What if I went into somewhere hot and I started baking? No! Giant muscle woman, but it turns out she's the major warlock. Just has unnecessary muscles for no good goddamn reason. I put all my love into baking and maybe a bit more if I was a minotaur. No milking the minotaur. In the words of Markiplier, you can milk anything if you try hard enough. I mean, if I got hit by a croissant thrown at me with someone by someone with plus 15 strength, I'd do a lot not to get hit again. Oh, grung. They don't get to know calm and apply poison to everything. Oh. Fearbulg. God, that is not natural for my mouth to say. Fearbulg. What? Okay. Bird person. Okay. There's a build called the Big Surprise where you apply a tiny pixie that poofs into... Wait, that sounds like my dream. A tiny pixie that poofs into a giant on command. That sounds amazing. If you ever want to entertain yourself with D&D 101, look up Joe Cat's crap to... Oh, yeah. I think I was watching that last time. I unfortunately have this thing where information goes in my brain, and then about 6 months later, if I haven't reused that information, it just goes out. So like, I think I watched all those Joe Cat videos, and then I have just forgotten that information now. The character Lord Jarnathan. Oh, is that an Arakocra? Arakocra. I I don't know. I haven't watched the movie. Okay, if you haven't seen the D&D Dungeons and Dragons movie, I've only ever gotten to play like 2 D&D one-shots. That's the most I have with D&D, right? But I love the concept of D&D and I want to play it more. I've made characters, just haven't had campaigns happen because, you know, the hardest thing about D&D is actually making your campaigns happen and getting everyone into one room and on a schedule. Yeah. Kokra. Got it. But the D&D movie, super fun, underrated movie. If you haven't watched it, I think it's a great movie. It makes me sad that it didn't get a lot of publicity, or like it kind of flopped. But then people were watching it on streaming and they were like, it's the best movie, and oh my god, we love it. And I was like, it's past the point. They're not gonna probably make a sequel, even though this is one of the best movies that you could probably make a sequel to. For me, it was a movie that actually got me interested in going to the movies, because lately movies have not had me interested to go to the movies. It had a certain charm in the way of old fantasy movies, in the way I used to like them. It's unfortunate that they did release it before the release of the Baldur's Gate game, because like I feel like if they had released it after Baldur's Gate, when the Baldur's Gate hype was super high, the movie would have done a lot better. Because I mean, Baldur's Gate is something that they talk about in the movie, and it just would have connected a lot better. They like girls, don't we all? Yes. The D&D movie was good and was probably the best you could get from a D&D movie. So much fun. Exactly. The true big bad evil. Scheduling. I played Pathfinder for nearly 10 years with one group online. I definitely want to watch the movie, but my brain weasels don't like movies solo at home. That's totally bad. The stars and the moons and the planets all have to align for me to be able to sit down and watch like a movie. Which is so annoying because I can just watch TV shows like no problem, and I can watch enough episodes to the point where I have watched a movie, but I don't know why a movie feels so different. It's so much harder. I don't know. Anyways, feels relevant. Happy Hobbit Day, y'all. Yes, it is also the first day of fall. It is Hobbit Day, Bilbo Baggins' birthday, and it is the first day of fall. I was trying to convince my book club to read The Hobbit this month for our book club book, but it's not happening. It got voted out, sadly, but that's okay. I will read it on my own time. I admittedly have not read The Hobbit, so I probably should, and I felt like it was a really good like fall book choice to add, because like we're trying for October to read either a horror book or like something fall oriented. It could be spooky. It could have been like a cozy autumn vibe. Well, like a lot of people had in my book club had already read The Hobbit, so there was just not a lot of interest from the people who had read it already. And they voted towards the other books that were new to them, which is completely fair. So, but we're reading, I think, a horror book now, and I'm not really a horror fan, and I'm like, no! You can't say you haven't read The Hobbit out loud. That's blasphemy. I know. A movie feels like a commitment, but a show can be broken up at many different times. Exactly. You get it. I know that a lot of people would, like, I love Lord of the Rings, from the movies and stuff like that. I have not read any of the books. I'm sorry. I used to be a really big reader when I was younger. And I feel like at the time where I could have been reading Lord of the Rings, I was really invested in a series called Redwall instead. And I read all the books of Redwall. And Redwall is like a really, really old book series at this point, that I love. And it shaped me as a person. And if you know Redwall, I'm like, I love you. There's also a TV show that used to air on PBS about Redwall and Martin the Warrior and Matthias. Redwall is peak, exactly. So like, I feel like when I was into Redwall, I should have been into Lord of the Rings too, but then schooling got really intense, and then I just had to do all the reading for schooling, and I kind of got burnt out of reading for a long time. Also, that was also the era that I got really into manga, And then there was a website called Manga Fox that used to be amazing. It was an archive of like all these published and unpublished and unlicensed manga that would get translated, and it would be like ones that you would never hear of or never get translated into English anywhere else, and they were just one-shots, and I would just stay on Manga Fox all day and all night, like just reading random one-shots or random manga. I've read so much. I can't tell you how much manga I have read. But then, yeah, Manga Fox is still around. It's just a different format. And it's not as good anymore. So it's disappointing. But I really need to read Redwall. I've heard great things. I can't recommend it enough. You start with Redwall because that's like the base book, but then you can really go wherever you want from there. The two books that directly connect to Redwall are Martin the Warrior and Matthias. But there's others, like, Redwall is just a universe that then is expanded into other creatures and stuff like that. So like one of my favorites are where they, if you're not familiar, let me just rewind for a second. Redwall is like medieval anthropomorphic British critters having adventures and battles and stuff like that. So, you know, you have like a mouse with a sword, you have the warrior sparrows, you have moles that are abbots and cooks, and it's just so wholesome and charming. So one of my favorite books is when they like go and they're following the otters. There's like a really cool clan of otters. So I really like that. But also the really endearing fact about the author is the fact that he wrote a lot of his descriptions with blind kids in mind. And so everything that he writes is so descriptive and like it really immerses you in the book. And that's why like his food descriptions are some of the best I've ever read. Like I follow this like Blue Sky account that literally just quotes food quotes from Redwall daily because they're so like you just want to eat it. And he did it for blind kids and with blind kids in mind, so they could like, I don't know, immersify themselves too and really be in that world as well. And that's really, I love that. But which Redwall persona am I? I would probably be a sparrow. I really love sparrows. So I'd probably be one of the sparrows. Yeah, I tried to get. I still have one of my favorite books. Post a map from Pearls of Lutra. Yes, Pearls of Lutra and Tagarong were just yes. Thank you. Everyone can look at the Redwall Feast account now on Blue Sky as well. Excellent. Speaking of which, I soon will probably need to hop off to get my own feast in me. I need to eat. I haven't done a lot of that today. I mean, I'm drinking my protein shake right now, but yeah. Okay, so if you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, I know that I have had some Magic the Gathering fans in my chat before. There was a... Yes, thank you. I see I am drinking my protein shake now. I should have finished this a while ago, but it's so hard to drink. In Magic the Gathering, they did recently a series called Bloomborough, which was the same concept of Redwall with anthropomorphic medieval style animals. They couldn't do a collab directly with Redwall, unfortunately, because Redwall does not have a magic system, and Magic the Gathering would require magic for it to fit into the universe of Magic the Gathering, or, you know, kind of more varied attacks. You know, like sci-fi, you can make it work because there's like weird sci-fi attacks or whatever, but like Redwall is just melee kind of attacks, so like they couldn't do a full collaboration with Redwall because of the fact that Redwall does not have magic. So instead they made a Bloomborough, which is essentially Redwall, but some of the characters just are sorcerers and have magic and stuff like that. Magic. I do occasionally play Commander. I am more into the practice of I really like opening the decks for the art. I do play Commander. My commander is Bello, the raccoon from Bloomburrow. He's super fun. I love that card, but I don't really play that often. My partner plays a lot more. Yeah, the raccoons are something. Bello is a great commander. I love playing as Bello. So, you know. Bello, know the next custom to make. Yay! I honestly, like, the dream has always been to make, proxies of me into magic cards, like as of my cosplays, or even Hachi art into proxy magic cards that I could give, like, sell as merch and stuff like that. I think that'd be really fun to have, like, proxy cards. I don't know if they're in chat right now, but there used to be a person who would take my pictures and make them into proxy cards and then, like, post them on my Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter anymore. They also would edit Kirby nomming me. It was the greatest. I loved. They're wonderful. What's up, big dog? Hello, welcome. Redwall is such an expansive series. I have access to 26 of the books, but I don't know where to start to read them in order. So, like, what I was saying, there's not really an order after, like, okay, so you start off with Redwall because Redwall is the main book. And then you can read Matthias, which would be a direct sequel because it's just the son of the warrior in Redwall. But Martin the Warrior is like the prequel. So you have a prequel, main book, and sequel, and those three are the three that just kind of matter, but you read Redwall first. Don't read the prequel first. Like, that's the starter book. And then from there, any other book in that universe, you can read them in whichever order. The characters, it's all different timelines and locations in the Redwall universe, so it doesn't really matter so much how you read them. Just as long as you read Redwall and probably Martin the Warrior. I think those are the two most important books. Oh yeah, it's Ulith. They're so funny. They're one of my favorite followers. Hello! Hi, thank you for joining in chat. We are having a good day. We've talked about a lot of stuff. I'm probably gonna head off stream pretty soon. I'll probably give it like 15 more minutes so we do a solid 2-hour stream. Cause I gotta get some food in me. That's important. Has everyone else eaten today? Have you gotten enough nutrients? Have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been drinking water? You've been giving me the thirst redeems. But have you been drinking yourself? And water, not like, I want water. Soda does not count. Alcohol does not count. Juice does not count. Coffee does not count as water. Are you getting mad at me for telling y'all to drink and stay hydrated? I've been sketching a tail for the fursuit. I've been lurking in chat. Ooh! Thank you for letting me body double. I love body, like, I use stream as a body double all the time. So, okay, I'm drinking more. You redeemed the thirst quench. I got it. Ah! Oh my god. Ew, water is for plants. I just inject coffee into my veins. Is that not what I'm supposed to do? Don't make me come smack you. Does milk count? No, get water. I want to see you drinking water. Juice does not count. Does water count as well? No, maybe H2O counts as water, but like counting water as water is like, I don't know. I don't know about that. You know? I've been drinking water plenty, but also soda. I mean, okay, so if you're like a true neurodivergent person like me, you know, like you drink water, you have your water bottle, but you also have your juice, you also have your caffeination, like you have like your different things. So I'll like be sitting there sometimes with like 4 drinks. So I'll have like my water bottle, I'll have my tea, I'll have my protein shake, and I'll have my, my fruity drink. And this just happens sometimes. Like earlier, I had a hojicha latte, which hojicha is like another type of green tea. Has less caffeine in it because I'm very sensitive to caffeine. A hojicha latte, it's kind of like an Earl Grey, like a London fog type thing. So good. But I also had like a turmeric, chamomile, ginger, lemon, fizzy drink too. And now I'm drinking my protein shake, and now I have my water, and yeah. What if you add water to your milk that you're just like, or what are you just making it like, if you start off with whole milk, you're just gonna make it 2%? But if you start off with like 2%, you're just, what are you doing? What are you doing? But water is icky. Do you not have good water? Because like, okay, I don't know if this is like a you thing, but like, the water tastes differently everywhere you go. So like, sometimes I don't want to drink water because it tastes funny in a different area. Thank you, Trozzy. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the reminder I need to eat now that I'm clean from work. It is important. It is a disappointed bucket. Yeah. It should taste like nothing. Yeah, it should taste like nothing, but it doesn't always taste like nothing. Water has different flavors everywhere we go. Why not just drink heavy? Oh my god, just chug heavy cream? No, 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 no. Absolutely not. I would be terrified of a person who could just chug heavy cream. That's... Ego says, hi! Hi, Ego! Hello! Hello, Tarzy. Hello, Ego. Yay, that makes me happy. Your avatar is so cute and amazing. Yes, water's top tier. Yes. Not to expose myself, but have you ever been really high on weed and then drink water? That shit is the most refreshing thing I have ever felt, and it feels like heaven. This is, yeah, anyways, that's my thing, but water hits different than under, yeah. Hey, finally got you on stream. Oh shit, morning from Germany. Hello. I don't know why Twitch never tells people I'm streaming. I try to post it on my stories and stuff like that, but yeah, blah blah. Are you recommending to drink ketchup as your hydration? Out. Get out. Get out. I made hot chocolate with heavy... Okay, hot chocolate with heavy cream, that's fine. It does sound like a little daunting, but that's fine. It'd be like more of like a drinking chocolate at that point. I feel like it would be very heavy. Water is the vegetables of liquids, essential and required, yet people don't drink it. I don't know, people have like weird things with water, I don't know. I always just try to remind people to drink water if they can. I drink heavy cream. I use it instead of milk when I have I am terrified of your power. I could see myself dipping into heavy cream when I have cookies. I don't think I could drink it though. Yeah, you're too powerful. Actually, you need to be nerfed. That is too powerful. That's crazy. I have chugged heavy whipping cream, not whipped. How many random mountain streams have I drank out of? You know what? Many. And one time I was kind of convinced that I should have not done it, but I did do it. I thought, and then I was like, I'm convinced that maybe I got a little sick from the water I drank. Normally, that was one time I didn't have my filtration system. I normally have a filtration system because when I'm backpacking, I have the water filtration, and you do not just drink water out of streams. And one time I did, and then I kind of got a little sick, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't have drinking the water out of the stream, but it was delicious, and it was some of the best water I ever tasted, so I have no regrets. And I'm fine. Ketchup bottles are ergonomic and convenient and pretty. Why is everyone so scared of me? Is it because I'm from Florida? You're Florida man drinking. No, I don't know. I don't know you're done. You're Florida person drinking heavy cream. Drink liquid death, y'all. I love liquid death. Liquid death is great. Okay, I'm drinking more of my protein shake. Do you not boil and filter? I filter. Yeah. Fever fever isn't good. The water worms will get you. I know. So normally I do have my filtration system because I do love some, yay! Thank you for the bits! Oh my goodness! Hello! Oh my god, hype train! Let's go! Sorry. Apple. Oh no. The rest of the camping trip, did you drink water without the filter? That sucks. Choo choo! We got hype train. Let's go. I love the little hype train emote, and I hope people can use it more because it has Behe in the train with me. Look at my little guy. He's with me. He's with me. Ah! Thank you for the sub. Oh my god. Oh wait, it's by the same creator. Wait, whose emote is that? It's from the same. It's the same person who did my emote. That's so cute. Yeah, we got trains. Thank you for the bits. Oh my god, you guys are sending me off really good. We got like 10 more minutes in the stream. Choo-choos. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Actually, okay, if you are an avid Twitch watcher, right now, okay, everyone in chat, I want you to pay very close attention. If you're an avid Twitch watcher and you watch other streamers, I want you to put your favorite emote from any streamer into the chat right now. I want to see what they are. Give me your favorite emotes from other streamers. I would love to see them for my own curiosity. Twitching. Anyways, okay. Take care, Barely. Oh, Barely, go to bed. Oh my god. That's one. This is a toaster butt? Shadow with the heart. No, wait, this is great. This is great. Okay, the Godzilla one, obviously, for obvious reasons. Oh my god. Excite. Oh, wait, that's good. Oh, I love that. The shame hand. Oh. That's a good reaction. Oh, first time chat. I had ooh, a little dance emote. Okay. Oh my god, the penguin fighting. That's great. Okay, I do have a circle butt one. I feel like, yeah, I have a little tailspin. Good vibes. Oh, wait. Oh my god, the head pats. We love that. The spinning Pepe the Frog. Wonderful. We love a burger. Pika. Ooh, the da-da-da-da. That's mine. It's more because it has a story video behind it. That's great. I love that. What? You just drop a bunch of toes in my chat? Why are there feet? Mecha Godzilla! Oh my god, wait, the cowboy kissing. What is happening there? What is that? Oh, I like the rainbow booty. Ooh, there's a kitty. Oh, this is fun. Leg. Just leg. Okay. Is that Anarchies? Is that Anarchies with the bald? That's wonderful. Oh my god, the Gojo and Geto. Coffee? This is so wonderful. I really like this. Seeing everyone's like favorite little... Let's see if I can go into my friends. Okay, wait. I want to put my friends that I really, really like. Okay, let's see. We have that one. I don't feel like I'm subbed to a lot of people right now. Oh no, I'm not. I am not subbed to people. So I don't have their emotes. No! Okay, I really like that one from Sue. That one's really great. Oh my god, all the cats. The cats in the business spoon. Ooh, the pencil snapping. I do like that. I do appreciate that. Oh my god, Zelda. Hello, Zelda. What does that say? What is that? Is that a Spheal? Is that a Spheal Pokemon? I'm like squinting at the screen. Like, is that Oh, we have an emo moment in the rain. How wonderful. Oh wait, that's wonderful. We love that. Do I have a squeeze? No, I don't have a squeeze. No, wait, I do. I do have like a little squeeze. Do I? I thought I did. Oh, no, wait. No, I do. I do have a squeeze. Okay. The bluey ones, are you kidding? Oh my god, the touch grass. It's this feel of approval. It's this feel of approval! Oh, that's genius. Nat 20. We love that. I need more of those rolls in my... Oh, the bluey ones are just so cute. What? Bodacious. Excellent. Okay, I forgot. When there's a new follower or there's a new sub, there's this one for that. I don't know if I've put that in chat yet, but it's the honey buns because you guys are my honey buns. And so we are honoring the honey bun because we got a new one. Oh my god. The spinny! Okay, wait. Let's see. I know you guys really like the... You guys like that one. The fucking Doge reindeer? Oh, and the Kirby mouth. That's wonderful. Oh, these are also good. I love emotes. They're wonderful. Ooh, Rouge to that. Is it Rouge or is it Rogue? Put 1 if it's Rouge and put 2 if it's Rogue. Because I feel like my dyslexia is going to read the word the same way. Rouge. Okay. Thank you. That was the thing that I've always just like, oh, whoops. Wait, I'm eating a cinnamon bun right now. Does that count? Yeah, it does. Let's see. What do we got? I don't even know who's like online right now. Who to raid? Who is? Oh my god, we got Lloyd, we got Oddly, we got Kyrie. Okay. Hey! Thank you, Tall Bitty! Thank you for the sub. We do... Wait. Yes! Oh my god, that was such a variety. Hi, Iron Zev! Oh my god, that is an insane variety. If you committed crimes against Skyrim and her people, what do you say in your defense? Oh, I like that hugging chat. I like it. That's cute. Let's see. Who are we gonna raid? Gotta figure out who we're gonna go into. Probably go raid Lloyd. Oh my god, eggplant. Hello. Did you know every language in the world calls it ananas, and then in English it comes at pineapple? Raid the raid! Yeah, thank you! Thank you for stopping by. I know, no, Hachi is supposed to be non-binary. Hachi has no gender. Hachi can also change their body parts. Conveniently. Because I want to. In real life. So, because Hachi is a dream version of me in another world, Hachi has no gender and can change their body parts when it's convenient. Hell yeah. That's why sometimes Hachi has boobs. There's been 2 pieces of art that has Hachi having boobs. Yeah. We love that. Roger that. Yeah. So, honestly, whenever I give Hachi's reference to the artist, I'm always curious if they're gonna go mask or femme with it, or if they just get the vibes that it's just an androgynous little twink. I am in a dress right now, so I do understand that. Made this Twitch just to not have to pay money to use Twitch, but use wiggly emotes. Wait, is there... What is that? The fuck is that, Asura Geotech? What? Oh god, I forget how to... Raid. Okay, what is the raid command again? How do I... Is it just... I forget this every time. Just is exclamation point raid and then like at person, right? Or is it like the fucking... There we go. I remember. Oh god, I'm so stupid sometimes. We're not ending yet. I am just typing it so I'm ready to go. But Jesus, I am a little silly. If I remember correctly. I will eventually be a streamer that knows what they're talking about. Until then, that's just not the case. Anyways, I need to switch over and get some food, and you should hydrate and get food too. Oh, I'll get us on fan arts with the whole, oh, you can do whatever you want. I do prefer Hachi to be represented in more of an androgynous, genderless way. For the most part, because I don't really like just the notion of like, oh, they can have boobs and I'm just gonna make them have boobs all the time, you know, kind of thing. But it's up to you. It's like whatever. Anyways, thank you guys for all hanging out. I will announce the next stream soon. I will make sure it is soon. I'll get working on that Discord now that I have a little bit of time. No, I don't have time right now. What am I talking about? I don't have time until... Oh, did my phone just die? Oh no. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Anyways, I will be working on that Discord. I promise. No, I'm not gonna promise. I'm just gonna do my best. I'm gonna do the very best that I can to have a Discord, or at least some scuff of a Discord. And next time, it's fine. Good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for sticking around and hanging out. I love to hang out with you guys, and I love talking. I'm going to send you over to Lloyd right now, and if you can give a brief moment just to give Lloyd some love and hype in chat, I would love that. And thank you so much for everyone for being here. We're going to go over. Raid has been created. Raid now. Let's go. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.